Good morning, guys. Day 2 in Berlin. Yesterday I had a lot of fun with Christoph showing me around. It was really nice being able to like be in a car and like see a lot of the city. So that was a lot of fun. And then today I'm on my own. I'm gonna go to some museums. It's about 11 in the morning. Ooh, I also need to get a pair of sunglasses because that was one of the things I forgot. One of the only things, thank God, because that's something I can buy pretty easily. But ooh, it's really sunny. It's sunny, but it's still cold. It's about like 55 degrees. While it is cold, it is a really, really beautiful day, and it's still not as cold as Copenhagen. It's a little chilly. Nothing I can't deal with. I decided not to wear my scarf because I just didn't want it in pictures. I don't know if that's a bad decision or not. We'll see. It's actually a perfect day weather-wise. And it's not supposed to rain today. Woo! It's a really pretty area over here with big grass and trees. And then over here, this is Reichstag, that's how you say it. This is German parliament right here. And if you see that dome at the top, where you can get a nice view of the city, but the reservations are all booked up for the time I'm here, so I might see about trying to get a walk-in another day. But just figured I'd come by and look. It's really pretty over here. Okay, so like right across from German parliament there was like a little cafe, so I just went in, got a muffin. Probably paid more for this than I should have, but it's right by the touristy area. It's fine, and I need something to eat, and I'm not sure if there's anything else really on my way. So right now I'm walking through Tiergarten, or at least part of it. It's like the really pretty park here. I think I'm headed in the right direction. If not, you know, it's a nice walk. So passing by the park and I see this memorial over here. It's the memorial to the Sinti and Roma of Europe, murdered under National Socialism, or gypsies. Oh God, and speaking of gypsies, someone just came up to me with a paper. I was like pointing at it and it said like deaf and disabled, but I think they were like trying to scam me. So I like held my purse really close and signed it, and she was like, money, and I'm like, oh no, don't have any, and just kind of walked away. It's a little scary, so next time it happens I need to not do anything. The memorial to the gypsies inside of here. Over about 500,000 is how many they estimated died under the name of gypsies. But in just one night, about 3,000, mainly children, women, and elderly people, are murdered in gas chambers in August at Auschwitz. So I'm coming up on the Brandenburg Gate, which is right over here. So at least I know I'm headed in the right direction. So this is obviously the back of the gate because the chariot is facing away. And it looks like they're building up food trucks and stuff. This all must be for the May Day celebration that's happening tomorrow because it's the 1st of May. I did not know that was a thing in Europe, so I had a really hard time finding a hostel here this weekend because it's a big like celebration and people coming in. It's a holiday weekend, so yeah, it was not super easy. But luckily I was able to find one, not the one I wanted, not any of the ones I'd bookmarked, but it's totally fine. Okay, so let me get on the other side. There we go. The very top of the gate with 4 horses, a guy and a cross, and I think that's like the eagle or whatever the national bird of Germany is. I'm not sure. Beautiful blue sky background. And all these guys look like they're like scientists or something in lab coats. I think it's some kind of like political thing going on, but I have no clue. Hey guys, it is a gorgeous day. So pretty. It's a great day to be walking around. Happy I decided to do it today rather than yesterday where it was not as nice weather, a little colder. All the trees with the blue sky. It's just a great day to be walking around the city of Berlin. All right, well, I think I found the topography of terror. I think it's this building right here, which is a really pretty building. Still don't see a sign yet. Okay, topography of terror, let's see it over there. Yes, so it looks like it's over here because topography of terror. So it looks like they have a little exhibit out here, but I'm gonna go inside first. Let's see what's going on inside. So this map shows basically the whole area that the Nazis had as like their headquarters. Pretty big area, so the red dot is where we are. So it says like where all the like Reich ministries were that issued the orders, Chancellor, the Foreign Office. This is basically where the Nazi was governing from, this whole area. The terrain known today as the topography of terror housed the most important institutions of Nazi terror: the National Central Headquarters of the Secret State Police, Gestapo, the Reich SS leadership, the Security Service SD of the SS, and the Reich Security Main Office RSHA. So the topography of terror, I guess, is the whole area that they called that all these things were in. A million years inside of there, about 4 hours. Oh, no, I'm dark. Okay, there we go. I just like reading all little things. I didn't even read like every little thing, but I like reading stuff, listening to it. I love history. I love finding out more stuff than I knew before, and I definitely feel like I did. But there's this outside portion of the museum between propaganda and terror, and I'm hoping this will only take me about 20 minutes because if so I have time to go to another museum because it stays open until like 8, so it's a little later. The Olympic Games that happened in 1936 were like a big propaganda to make people think that Hitler was better than he was and Germany was better, though, as they had signs that like Jews are not wanted in the German woods around the city, and they took them down before the Olympics to make them seem like they weren't the horrible piece of shit people they were. And the topography of terrors was originally a temporary exhibition, but because of how popular it was and how many visitors it drew, it became permanent, and that is this whole thing over here. And I just finished going down this big old thing all the way from the start over there to over here. It only took me about 45 minutes. God, I am like so slow at reading stuff at museums. I'm just like, most people just skim. Me, I like my skimming. This was skimming for me, and it was still 45 minutes. If I hadn't been skimming, it would have been like an hour and a half. So I don't know if I have time to get over to the other museum and see. I don't know if like 2.5 hours is enough, but I'm gonna try to get over there and just trying to get like things done. I don't think it's too far of a walk. If you guys ever come to Berlin and are interested in World War II and like the history of the Nazis and how they came to be and all the atrocities they did, like some of it I didn't really know a lot about, like about the gypsies and what they did to like the mentally disabled and people in hospitals. So I definitely recommend going there. It is free. I don't think you need a whole half day there like I do, because I was there for like 5 hours. But yeah, definitely go there if you're ever in Berlin. I love history and learned quite a lot of things, I think, from going there. Some pretty buildings. These look pretty old. I don't know a lot about architecture, so, but, oh, it's $18.99 on the top. So, right around the 20th century mark. Some of the oldest buildings I've seen here. The reason why you don't see a whole lot of like older buildings in Berlin, where it's kind of a mix of a lot of newer ones, more ones from like the 1950s kind of style, and then a few older, because most of Berlin was bombed out during World War II, so there's very few buildings that are still the same buildings that were there before the war, that are old buildings. So you don't see a whole lot of that. That's why the city looks a lot different than a lot of cities in Europe. It doesn't really have that old feel to it because so much of it is so modern looking. Oh, we're coming up on this absolutely gorgeous church. And a dude slaying away on the bagpipes. Wow, this is a pretty square. Oh my god. Okay. Whoa, like just look at this view. What? This is, oh, this is has to be one of the most like gorgeous buildings I've ever seen. Wow. It is, I hope the camera does it a little bit of justice because it's like magnificent in person. Wow, this is a really nice area. Just come, relax. Like all these people are on the grass with a nice, beautiful view. But I don't really, I keep like dilly-dallying, so this is taking me like so much longer than it should to walk over, but like I can't help it. I keep seeing all these beautiful buildings, so I have to stop for a minute. Like, come on, like look at that. I'll have to come back by here another day because I want to see the inside. Oh, this building is very old, like 1700s. Okay, so it's Besichtigung Berliner Dom. Okay, it looks like some English. Berliner Dom. Oh, look at this side of the church. Oh my god, it's so pretty. So this museum is basically to show how people lived in East Berlin during the communist era. It was under the Soviet Union. It's supposed to be pretty cool, more like hands-on museum, so it sounded fun, and to give insight. They don't really know a whole lot about like Soviet era Berlin. This was the dividing factor. All in red was the USSR, and all in blue was the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. Okay, so this is a car called a Trabant. So just to show how difficult I guess it is to drive this car. This is the main car they had. Okay, so turn. Dang, this car does not have a whole lot of pickup. It was cool, it was a little stimulation of how this car, Trabant, which was like the main car they had that did not drive very well. What's really cool about this museum is it's like very hands-on everything, so. I guess this is like what clothes and stuff look like, kind of like a way of life magazine maybe. So this person kept a diary of what you couldn't get that was scarce, like cheese. You couldn't get sliced cheese, frying pans, or even toilet paper. Bread rolls sold out by 10 a.m.
Der Produktionsleiter des VEB Modernisierung übergibt am liebsten jede Wohnung selbst, nicht ohne gewisse stolze Untertöne.
It's like a propaganda video. To make it seem like life in East Berlin was great. You know, you got great apartments and everything. Wow, so the longest running TV show in the whole world was in the USSR, which is crazy. It was about this guy who'd discover old movie clips and commented on them against an artistic background. The most successful series in the GDR, ran until 1991, longest running TV show ever. This is, I guess, what a home looked like. It looks probably like about like the 1970s. Bathrooms look like living room. So it was saying that like if you were able to get your own flat, it would look the same as like all your neighbors, but you were very lucky if you got your own flat and didn't have to share like a communal bathroom and everything with people. And here's the socialist bedroom. Oh hey, that's me in socialist clothes. Okay, yeah, can I? These are like the clothing options. This is strange. What is this? Interrogation room. Want to get water? Other questions for hours. What do you want to ask me, huh? I'm ready for your questions. I'm an actress. I can.
Befürchten Sie beim Nennen Ihres Umgangskreises einige Seitens des Ministeriums für Staatssicherheit?
This is already really easy because I don't speak German, so I can't answer your question. So we're gonna have a pretty easy time of me not having to answer your questions that I know what you're saying. So who's the winner now? Soviet Union, me. At first, the GDR thought, oh, we won't need prisons or walls. What a mistake, apparently. They need a lot of prisons to keep people in line. The museum just closed. I only had like probably about 5 more minutes of reading stuff before they asked me to leave. So I got almost all of it done within 2 hours, which is pretty good. Though I had to kind of like go pretty fast the last bit. So if you do go there, I would give yourself about 3 hours. I think would probably be enough. It's really cool. It shows you like what life in Eastern Berlin was like under the Soviet Union. Now I'm starving, so I'm gonna get food and then I gotta head back to my hostel because I might be going out tonight. I don't know. Oh, I'm so hungry though. I only had a muffin and that was at 11. It's 8. So I'm really hungry. Beautiful sunset over the Shoe River. That's something with S. Literally every view of this church I see is just the most beautiful thing. Like, I can't get over how beautiful that church is. So I really hope I have a chance to go like inside it at some point while I'm here. Okay, so I ended up going to like a pizza place and getting a calzone and a Fanta. And I asked them, luckily this train does go to the central station, so I guess that's one good thing about staying at a hostel right next to the central train station in Berlin. So I'm gonna hop on this. We'll leave out there in a bit and then text my friend and see about going out tonight because it's getting kind of late and I need to message him before it gets super late. It's like probably gonna be 9 by the time I get back. Okay.